It's true, the color blue is believed to have warding properties against evil in many cultures, and there might even be some science behind that.
Gullah Geechee utilized this blue pigment that came from the indigo plants to protect them from evil spirits like haints and or...
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and all day. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just...
It's true, the color blue is believed to have warding properties against evil in many cultures, and there might even be some science behind that. Of course, as you mentioned, we find blue in the evil eye. Certain blue stones are believed to ward off evil, like turquoise, lapis lazuli, and my personal favorite, topaz. In the folklore of the Gullah Geechee that spread throughout the South and in Appalachia, we find Haint Blue paint being used on porches and around windows to ward off evil, and of course the blue bottles used on bottle trees. But beyond the folklore, blue lighting has been proven to ward off evil in here. In a 10-year study conducted in Japan, blue lights were installed in rail stations where people taking their own lives was common. And in those stations over that 10-year period where blue lights were installed, the number of self-inflicted deaths were reduced by almost 90%. So there may indeed be something to the notion that blue can ward off evil, whether it's an outside paranormal force or the negativity we all face in here.
Let's talk about Haint Blue and indigo. Haint Blue is a color with a rich history that dates back to West African spiritual traditions. This blue pigment was traditionally made by crushing indigo plants commonly found on plantations in South Carolina. The main reason why it's referred to as Haint Blue is because enslaved Africans and later the Gullah Geechee utilized this blue pigment that came from the indigo plants to protect them from evil spirits like haints and or boohags. The blue color was used to cause confusion upon the evil spirit because it would see that blue and think, I have either come to a body of water or perhaps the sky, and it can't cross the water and it's afraid to be killed by the sun in the sky. So the boohag or the haint would turn around or go away from its intended victim. And it is for that reason that in the South, you will find porches where the ceiling is painted blue, window seals painted blue, doors and door frames painted blue, with the sole intention of preventing evil spirits from entering into the home. Then this leads us to another southern occurrence of bottle trees, where you will find these trees in people's yards with these cobalt blue bottles attached to the limbs. And the point of that was, one, to ward off spirits, but also because of the shape of the bottle, it would also trap spirits in it. So the spirit will come, become confused, and get trapped in the bottle. For some practitioners, if you have a bottle tree outside and you find that you've come out in the morning or in the evening and one of the bottles have fallen and broken, it's an indication, honey, that someone threw some your way. So you're also going to find blue beads, blue clothing utilized for protection in West African cultures. And so the usage of indigo traditions in West Africa, in Central Africa even, dates back to at least 5 centuries. There is a misconception in hoodoo practice that you just use whatever you got. So you look around and see you got a phone charger, you got a candle, you got some Parmesan. No, the ancestors were purposeful in what it was that they chose to use for workings. So with everything in hoodoo practice, there is a order, there is a reason, and there is a history behind its usage.
Did you know that the colors that you choose for your house, your clothes, can determine your mood? Colors have a very big effect on our subconscious mind. The subconscious mind takes up over 95% of our brain, and it's everything that you're not aware of. We live in the conscious mind every day, which is less than 5%. So when you pick a color for what you're wearing, let's say, you may have subconsciously picked that color because it already reflects your mood, or it reflects the mood that you wish to have. Before I tell you the colors and the meaning, I want you to know that many people in high places are very much aware of this, and this is what's used on media. For example, a very big food chain that uses yellow and red. Red feeling safe, and yellow self-love. So let's get started. So the colors red, black, browns, mahogany, they either make us feel safe like we belong, or prove that we don't. For example, people that feel like they don't fit in, or maybe introverts, wear a lot of brown colors and black to not stand out. People who wear a lot of red most probably feel safe enough to stand out. The color orange represents creativity and sexuality, which are kind of the same thing. Creating a baby or creating art, music, and dance has a similar emotion attached to it. The key here is to find the balance, and the color orange and similar colors to orange may help that. The color yellow, as I mentioned before, is self-love and self-acceptance. If you're lacking some self-love, you may want to add some yellows to your wardrobe. Maybe accent yellow pieces around the house. Or if you're feeling more self-loving, you may be drawn to that color that day. The color green represents love and self-value. The love of self, the love of others, the value of self, the value of others. Green represents abundance, abundance in everything, love, health, all of that. So if you want more of that, add some green, and don't be afraid to step outside with the beautiful green grass and green trees. The color blue represents speaking your truth. If it's unbalanced, you either speak too much and regret it, or don't speak enough and withhold your truth. So if you're drawn to a lot of blue, you may be a little vocal that day. Use it to open up and say your truth because your feelings matter. A darker blue indigo color represents intuition and self-awareness, expanding your mind, opening up, self-reflecting. Violet represents releasing control, a connection to something greater than you. If you feel like there's something missing and you want to connect with your consciousness, that energy that's making your body alive, I would suggest adding a little bit more violet to your wardrobe, maybe a little accents around the house. The color white represents the infinite. The sunlight is composed of all white light that reflects all the colors of the spectrum. White is all and nothing, and it also can make you feel safe.
The symbology of color has its roots in the natural world. Every color we wear on our face as makeup or on our bodies is going to give off an unconscious signal or meaning. For instance, yellow is seen in the natural world as the sun, and our ancient human ancestors used to be sun worshippers. They viewed yellow and the sun as a god color and representing God. This is why at the unconscious level, yellow represents divine wisdom. Red, on the other hand, is seen in the natural world as fire. And so red represents a burning desire and a burning passion. And because humans have burning desires, those desires got linked with Satan or the devil or bad things, because in religion, it's been bad for humans to desire earthly things. So being attracted to red is just a personality type that's attracted to motivation and accumulating wealth on the earthly plane. Blue is interesting because blue in the natural world represents the sky and it represents the water. The sky represents clarity of thought and thinking, where water represents emotions. And because blue is so universal, being above and below, blue is a very calming color and a color that unites people. I guess that's why they say wear blue when you go to an interview. White in the natural world is seen in snow and represents purity and peace. And also, white is fresh and stays that way until it gets dirty or muddy. So it has a lot of symbolic meaning with purity in that way also. Black, on the other hand, signifies the end of things, lights out, going to sleep, dying, death, the unknown, everything that we're not familiar with, everything that we can't see. Mystery. green being represented by all plants on earth is going to signify grounding, earth, being at one with Mother Nature. Because green represents earth, it can also be seen as accumulating earthly goods, which I think is why they made money green. Because orange is a combination of desire, red, and wisdom, yellow, it's seen as a drive for hunger, to ingest, to take things in symbolically. A lot of restaurants understand this and use orange in their marketing or advertising to increase and induce hunger in people. In the natural world, mountains are seen as purple and majestic. And because they're seen as majestic in the natural world, purple represents royalty. And because pink is seen mostly on humans and in discrete places, it's been identified with feminine sexuality. And this only scratches the surface of color symbology. So if anyone has anything to add, pop it in the comments.
Alice Walker wrote, I think it annoys God if you walk past the color purple in a field and don't notice. Wholeness, infinite waters flowing through on Poindexter. This is Tarot on Dex, and I do this from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you should leave now. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy. As is my intent to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started, because you know we dominate these time constraints. It is important for you to invite energies and entities into your life that allow you to manifest the material pleasures and comforts that you desire in a way that is easy. The color purple, the frequency is what I want to say. We're talking about frequencies right now, right? Everything is, we battle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. So the frequency, the way the color purple adds to your frequency is that it invokes an energy of ease. And as I was going through my clothes, and just the other day I was looking through stuff, and I say, man, I was just meditating and pondering upon this, and I was noticing that I really don't have a lot of purple stuff. And if that is you, Spirit is using me to invite you to invite more ease into your energy. You can start by at least noticing the color purple. I hope this helps, family. Wholeness, infinite waters flowing through you.
Colors or frequency, y'all. MK Ultra, look this stuff up. Why y'all think I got all the colors going on in my background and y'all see the blue? Because blue is therapeutic. It's calming. It's very calming. It reminds you of the ocean. Red is very lustful. It brings in your serotonin, or that belly nature, that serpent. It makes you either want to eat or it makes you want to have passion. Yellow is very, very intellectual. That's why when somebody is in intellect or learning something, you get on a yellow school bus where you go to school to be educated. Or when you want to retain or remember something, you get a yellow highlighter to retain the information. So we see that even colors have frequencies, and these things can tune and program you. Blue is calming. You see that? Orange is vibrant. It's attractive. Red is lustful. It makes you hungry. You see that? Purple makes you spiritual. It makes you think. It puts you in a state of tranquility. It makes you want to meditate, or mellows you out, because it's the same color of melatonin. That's why purple is royal, and most kings in Africa wear purple. You see that? And then again, yellow is intellectual. That's why you get on a yellow school bus, or you use yellow highlighters for your information, because that's intellect. Colors or frequency, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Y'all see that? Make the connections. That's what melanin do. We make connections. We are very intellectual. We are smart people. It's not only me that's just smart. All of y'all that's listening to this information and y'all saying, that makes sense, Yaki. Guess what? You are smart too, because only smart people will get what this means. There's still people out here that be like, Yaki talking about. So I'm not the only intellectual on this planet. Everybody that's following me is an intellectual. Everybody. That's the reason why you following me, because you're an intellectual and we are on the same frequency.
It's your girl Ayami Ajay with the Hoodoo Facts. Get into these candle colors. Every color has a different meaning. White is for peace, purity, to uncross, and for weddings. Green is for healing, growth, personal goals, and money. Yellow is for memory, focus, reason, and intelligence. Also money. Red is for strong love, lust, motivation, speed, and victory. Blue is for success, protection, creativity, and forgiveness. There's also pink. Pink is for love and romance, emotional healing, nurturing, friendship, and self-love. There's also brown. Brown is for home protection, sexuality, family, material goods, and also money. And then there's black. Black is for endings, cursings, breakups, return to senders, killings. We don't do.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. So let's talk about color magic. So color have been used for eons in magic and in everyday life, and it has been even proven scientifically, just like the man was explaining. I remember reading about this, and like I believe in like Japan or China, where they did change the colors of the light that is by the train station because people were like jumping and stuff, but it seems to calm them down, right? Changing the color to blue seemed to calm the people down, which then reduced the amount of suicide that happened in that time or around that place. But anyway, so let's talk about color today. And in this book, it's called Everyday Sun Magic. They tell you each color of each day and also the angel that correlates with that color and also the planet. But today we're just going to cover the colors. And also when he talks about the Geechee people painting their windows and doors blue, there's this saying that, you know, and then he talked about the lapis lazuli. So I have quite a few lapis lazuli stones. I believe that it helps with my headaches. So I don't know if it does the same for everybody else, but it helps when I have headaches. I even have a necklace that's lapis lazuli, so beautiful. And what's it called? I like to carry it, you know, keep it on my bed, wear the ring and all that, and also of course it protects you from like evil and all that, and then my evil eye right here. But I do believe the lapis lazuli help with my headaches. But anyway, so this is not my book. This is a book that I picked up, and it basically tells you all the colors and what the colors, the planet that the colors are related to. So let's go ahead and start with Monday. Okay, so Monday is for planet Moon, and it's the color white, obviously white, and Archangel Gabriel. But we're not talking about angels today, so let's just do the colors. Tuesday is Mars, and the color is red. And hey guys, I'm Jenny, and this is Shameless Plug. So I want to tell you guys about my Crown of Success manifestation book with easy, simple rituals and spells to manifest a life of abundance in your life. And those spells are so easy, even a child can do it. So this book is filled with different spells that I've learned over the years from my family, passed down from grandma and everything. And also those are spells that I've actually tried and I know that they work. So this book not only teach you step by step on the things that you can do that are so easy that a child can do it, but it tells you like the proper moon phase to use, alchemy, manifesting with numbers, numerology, and also the days of the week that best fit for this particular spell. So it tells you the timing of when to practice the spell, the days of the week, the moon phase. It shows you all the colors of the candles that you should be using and different planets. So for example, it shows you like planet Jupiter is for Thursdays and the hours of the days that you should be doing the spell. So this is an easy road opener spell. So I know a lot of people like to do like different spell work, but if your roads are blocked, of course your spells are not going to work. So it's good to unblock yourself first and then start using the spell, especially with the new years and the new days to come. And also I have some amazing spells in here. This is a powerful quick money spell. So if you're in a bind for some money and you're just trying to get some money, and I even have some easy powerful spell to win game of chance. So if you are a gambler, now I don't promote gambling, but if you are a gambler and you're just trying to make some money and trying to make sure you win, these spells will definitely help you. It tells you the best days to do it. So it says the best days to perform this spell is on a Thursday, Jupiter day. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, luck, and expansion. Jupiter is the best day to perform spells that boost luck and increase your chance of success in any game of chance or any money spell, period. It has a list of so many spells that you can incorporate in your life with this new year to bring prosperity. And I even put some bonus spells on here, which for Saturday is a day to do like protection work. So I have a spell for like send back to senders. So I put some bonus spells on here, and then a protection with Archangel Michael. So there's so many spells on here. Removing the evil eye spell, so you can remove evil eye in your money and also in your everyday life. New Year home blessing spell, and I know it's been a few days since the new year started, but you can always do a home blessing spell any days of the week. As long as you need it, you could do it. So anyways, guys, this is my book. It's called Crown of Success by Jenny, and it's available on Amazon, the ebook and also the physical copying. So please grab a copy if you're interested in supporting this channel. This is a way to support the channel and to support me as well for putting out, you know, content every day for you guys. So enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book, and I hope you go and grab your copy, whether it's the ebook or the physical copy. I say have a physical copy, but it's really up to how much, you know, your wallet and what you can afford. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Mwah. This is a shameless plug, so just check out my channel, okay? Love you guys. Mwah.